Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Trekkies and Terrans. And today we're going to talk about this great, wonderful, and superb game called Tribal Mania. And what are we going to do with Tribal Mania? We're going to start from scratch, from the beginning. Just imagine you just download the game, and either from iOS, or Android, or you have an emulator on your computer and you're using Nox or BlueStacks or whatever. Okay, so what can we do with this wonderful? Wait, it's weather over there. No, it's weather over there. Boom, there it is. Tribal Mania. Okay, what are we going to do with it? We're going to learn to play with Tribal Mania from the moment you install it. So what are we going to do? We're going to install Tribal Mania, and then we'll see what happens when we begin to play with it. Okay, so let's go through it. And I'm getting smaller. Don't worry, I'm still here. Okay, here we have Tribal Mania. We're going to start the game, and then we'll see what happens. Hello, Lambda. Lambda are the developers of this game. Wonderful people. And the first thing they're going to ask you is whether you want to use the game or play the game in English or Arab. The thing is, since the whole action of the game is located on the desert, we're going to find characters very, very typical to the ones they use on you can find in the Sahara or the Gobi or any desert you like in the southern hemisphere, near Africa or the Arab Peninsula. Okay, so we're going to have Ottomans, we're going to have sheiks, we're going to have butchers, we're going to have horsemen, archers, well, whatever. So let's see. Okay, darling, shall we use English as the main language? Oh, that would be rather nice, won't you think so? Yeah, but what if you don't speak English? What if you speak Arab? Oh, in that case, all we have to do is press on the Arab icon. But since my Arab is limited, not to say inexistent, I'm going to try and use the English instead. So click on English, and then there we have the wonderful sound from the game. And now we are going to see what happens. Okay, you can see the mechanic is quite similar to some of the games that are quite popular right now. We're going to find that we have a layout. We're supposed to attack the enemy. We're going to have a main tent and two secondary ones. Let's call it that way. Okay, you can call it well, whatever you want. There it is, loading. Google Play is saying that I'm going to use the Trekkies and Terrans account. Okay, and we have the welcome. Hi, how are you, man? Thank you. Welcome to Tribal Mania. We see the layout. We're going to. This is the main castle or fortress, and these are the two secondary ones. We're supposed to defend this one from the main attacks. You have to go through this pass over here, or from this passage. Okay, it's quite narrow, so it's kind of a nice and wonderful place to bottle the enemy and destroy them. Okay, once you get through this, you'll be able to spread your forces and attack. And of course, the other guy is going to do the same thing. We will be playing on the bottom of the screen because that's the way the game is done. And let's begin to play it. Okay. Okay, we have to do the training thing. Let's do the training thing. Okay, we have to destroy the enemy towers. We'll do our best, and let's see what happens. Oh, we're going to use the butcher. Okay, come on, Butchie, attack. There he goes, and then we're going to deploy the archers, but we're going to be smart enough to let them go behind the butcher, and then we're going to drop the giant over there, plus the guy with the bombs, also known as the bomber, and see what happens. Let's put a couple of extra archers and see what happens. Now we're kind of attacking. Of course, since this is first time we play the game, we are not supposed to have any kind of problems destroying. And we won. Fast, easy, and wonderful. Okay, and now when we win a match, we are going to receive some money, some gold coins, some gold, and a treasure chest. That treasure chest is going to be kind of guarded or deposited at the bottom of the screen. Now we're going to see it as soon as this thing loads again. Hello. Are you going to load, or are you going to Shall we have a coffee in the meantime? Nah, I was joking. Okay, here we are. This is the main screen that's going to greet you every time you open the game. And we'll talk about these things on the top later on. As you can see, we have now 200 pearls and 210 gold coins, right? This is the progress of our training. We're going to play in today 7 matches until we master the basics of the game. And we are in the most basic arena or ground. And as we progress in the game, we gain experience. That is over here on the top left side of the screen. We'll access or we'll gain a new level of experience and so on. So now we're going to open the chest and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to press, don't worry. Okay, it's going to give you from 28 to 30 gold coins and 2 cards. Okay, what is this thing of the cards? Okay, we'll wait around 10 seconds, is it? Yeah, more or less 15 seconds. And in the meantime, we could actually press here and see what happens. But we'll see in the next video. We'll talk about the extra things, okay, the settings and how to do it. But this time, just going to play the introduction of the game. Okay, chest opens. We get 29 coins. That's great. And we get arrows. You got an arrow, so we can actually upgrade the arrows. And we're going to get another butcher, so we are supposed to upgrade it as well. Okay, click again. It gives you a resume or a kind of synopsis, whatever of we already got. And it's asking us to press here, which are the place where we have our battle decks. Okay, as you can see, there's some empty spaces because the deck consists on 8 cards, not 6. But since we're doing a training, we're going to be progressing until we finally get our 8 cards. So let's press on the butcher, and they say we're going to upgrade it. It's going to cost us money, as you can see, only 10 gold coins this time, since it's the first upgrade. And now we see we got an extra experience. We got more hit points. We have more damage, and we have more damage per second. Well, the thing is, this guy is supposed to attack at a rate. Depending on its attack speed, he will be able to attack at full damage, or even over the damage it's supposed to have every second that passes. Since this thing is 75-68, I will say that this guy attacks on 1.1 second, more or less. Okay, it means it hits every 1.1 seconds. Okay, now we're not going to upgrade the arrows, not yet, and the game doesn't let us do it. So we go back here and let's battle. Away we go, friends. Now this is the real thing. Okay, going to train and fight against whatever. Now every time we use a card that is a character of the game, we have to use some water that fills this level. Every second we get an extra drop of water. When it reaches 10, then we're beginning to lose the water. So try not to leak water. Okay, whenever you get to 10, just throw one of the cards on the ground, on the table, on the battlefield, and that way we'll avoid leaking this wonderful and precious water. So let's go. Okay, now we're going to play with the giant. We're going to use it here, and then we're going to protect the giant with the bomber plus the butcher over there, and just in case something that flies comes around, we're going to use that. We're going to defend our tower. As you can see, we defend with the archers and the bomber, and then we're going to use another butcher just in case someone attacks, because the butcher has got a lot of life and the archers and the other one doesn't. So the main thing being not to lose your ground troops. Let's just protect our troops with a huge, a powerful warrior or character that kind of tanks you all over the place. Now we won again, 3-0. We're wonderful, we're great. We get some extra coins and another treasure chest. Okay, let's go and see what happens. Okay, let's open it again. Oh, great! It's going. 15 seconds. what I'm going to talk about in the next 15 seconds. Well, actually, no. We could go here and see what happens, and let's see how this thing, pressing on the character, we get info, and here you have all the data I was telling you about. Okay, so there's a deploy time, there's an attack time, what kind of targets this character is going to attack. It just ground targets, okay, and the speed is medium. It's not fast, but it's steady and it's reliable. Okay, let's go back here and see what happens. Go here, and chest is ready to be open. Sorry. Okay, we get 28 coins. We're going to get, oh, an Ottoman. That's wonderful. It's a rare card. I'll tell you what is a rare card in a moment. And another thing, we will get another bomber, so we could actually upgrade the bomber. Now, if we go to our deck, we see that the Ottoman has been automatically added to our deck. We have 7 instead of 6 cards to play with, and there's another empty place, so we'll do it later. Let's play another one. Come on, off you go, and may the force be with you, my friend. Okay, we're going to wait until 10, and then as usual we'll tell the giant to just away you go, my friend. We use the archers, we're going to use the butcher in front, and just in case the bomber, because the enemy is how he used it. Actually he got rid of the butcher, okay, but our giant is still intact. He's using scorpions to try to do some damage to our thing. Okay, now let's go and deploy the Ottoman just in case someone wants to know what it is like. We're going to use the arrows over here, and away they go, and no problem, and we win 3-0 once again. Well, wonderful. Okay, off we go. And now we're going to open the chest, and while the chest is being opened, we can actually battle. We don't have to wait for the chest to open to, you know, engage in another battle. So there we go. Now we're going to use the butcher. Come on, 1, 2, 3, and off we go. And then, as usual, the archers. As soon as this thing reaches 10, we're going to defend with the bomber, but we're going to place it behind the tower, because the thing is that the bomber is not very, hasn't got a lot of stamina of life. So let's try to make things easier for him. We're going to place the Ottoman behind the giant, okay, and we're going to take an advantage of what is called area damage. The bomber, when he throws his dynamite, is, you see, when I threw the arrows, we have an area that covers. All that area is going to be destroyed by the arrows. Okay, that's called area damage. And some of the characters have special. Let's open this one and I'll explain it to you. Has got something called area damage. Okay, let's see. We're going to upgrade it, and then we have this thing that is damage per second, damage, area damage, okay, which is different. Okay, that means that in an area of 2.5 squares, that is place in the ground of the battlefield, the effects of the explosion are going to be noticeable by the enemy. Okay, now back here, both chests are open, and we're going to get another bomber, and in the other one we're going to get more gold, and hey, we have a Phoenix. That's a wonderful card. You can see it's an epic card, and we get another bomber. So it looks like the bomber is now top. Okay, let's play another one, and we'll try to place the Phoenix so we can actually see what this giant bird can do. Off we go. Once again, we're going to let's see. I don't know if the Phoenix is fast or not, so we're going to deploy it over here, and now the bomber is going to protect him, and now we're going to use the giant to go that way as well. and see what happens. Okay, and since we use all of our water, our defense has been kind of compromised. Okay, luckily we were able to stop them, but they done some damage to one of our towers. You can see actually the life that is in the strength of the tower that is left. And in the meantime, well, the giant is doing some nasty damage, and at the end we managed to win the match, destroying 3 towers once again. Okay, one thing I'm not telling you is this: you don't have to destroy the 3 towers to win the match. The object is when time's up, you can either win, lose, or draw the game. If you just knock down one of the enemy's towers and he does one as well, it's going to be a draw. But if you knock one and he doesn't, you win. If you knock 2 and he knocks 2, it's a draw. And you can do all the combinations, and you know what is going to happen. Okay, so this thing is open. Now we have more arrows, and we are going to upgrade the archers. Why? Because they're wonderful, and if we do so, we're going to get more damage, and they're going to be a bit stronger, about 10% stronger than they are actually right now. So let's try again. Battle on, and I don't know which match is this one. We'll check how many have we already done. So there we go again. This is different. We're going to deploy the giant on one of the lanes, and then we'll deploy the phoenix on the other one and defend it with some ground troops. Now there goes the giant, there goes the archers. Now we're going to deploy over here. Why over there? Because we want the phoenix to go kind of escorted, just in case it encounters something that can actually, kill him. But we can see he's throwing these balls of fire, and is making quite an impression on the tower. Actually, the tower is done. It's this gun, no more towers. And since we already destroyed this tower, you can see that we have this area, okay, over here, that allows us to place our troops closer to the enemy's towers. Why? Because we gained that territory, and it's ours now. If we destroy the other tower, we'll get another line that will actually let us place any attack on both sides. Okay, it stops us. Now we're going to wait a little while until we have enough water to end the game. We're going to attack this one, okay, just to make things right. So we're going to attack it from here, and now we're going to use the fireball, which is quite nice. 1, 2, 3, off you go, and the enemy is completely wiped out. Great. Now we have these little tiny guys are going to die thanks to our bomber guy, and as soon as we get rid of that, we're going to see that the line actually goes further. You see, it goes over there. So we're going to attack from here, and from here, and he's going to have a lot of trouble trying to defend that attack. Okay, there he goes again. We'll defend the tower. No need to. Already won. So we win again, 3-0. We're great. We're wonderful. Now let's see how many matches from this tutorial have we done. Okay, that's great. You can actually choose a name. So we're going to use, let's see, how about TNT from Trekkies and Terrans. Okay. And let's put Terrans. T and Terrans. Terrans. Nah. Can we use the ampersand? No. We can't use special characters. So use TNT. Okay. So Terrans? No, that's nice. That sounds nice. Come on, let's use it. So now we have a name. So whenever we play against a player, he's going to see that TA Terrans is going to smash in and destroy him. This is the progress. So we already disputed 6 of the 7 things we're supposed to do. Let's open this chest and let's upgrade the arrows. Why? Because I use them quite a lot. They're quite nice to get rid of scorpions and little troops that are quite nasty. So it's already upgraded. We can open the chest. 30 coins, great! And now we're going to get more arrows, wonderful, plus the butcher. Okay, now let's play another game, and when we finish this, we're going to begin playing in the real game. We'll just play one more game after this one, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. Shall we use the Phoenix? No, let's use a different strategy this time. We're going to play the butcher, as usual. It's going to tank the Ottoman. Okay, it's not the Ottoman. Okay, it's not automatic. It's Ottoman, as in we have to defend here. We place the Ottoman. We're going to defend because this time we're going to get a strong opposition from the enemy. Actually, he's making a lot of damage to our tower, but I'm confident we're going to get rid of him quite fast. Now we place another giant in front of the archers, and we can actually use the bomber guy to come over here and say, come on, I'm going to help you, let's bomb this tower away. Great. And now the fireball is going to inflict a lot of damage on the tower, not as much as in the ground troops. All these flying things, arrows and fireballs, they cause a lot of damage to troops, but not so much to buildings. Okay, now we have a silver chest. This is new. Okay, what is this thing? Okay, we were using something. Oh, we just enter Suk al Murab Kia. Great, it's a wonderful name. I wish I knew what it means. I'm going to ask all the Arab speakers, guys that actually watch this video, to send a little comment saying, okay, the name of the Arena 1 translated into English is this. I love to have the translations because I think it's going to be easier for the rest of us to know what it means. Now, and well, as we can see, we're going to unlock all these new cards, right? And as we go further on the game, Arena 2 and 3, we're going to find new cards that are going to complement our deck and allow us to gain more experience, power, and the thing is, the thing of the game is try to get a combination of A cards that make your great deck, and that deck is going to guide you all the way to fortune and to victory. Okay, now let's finish this for a moment and see. Okay, we have this free chest open. Okay, let's see. And we have something called another chest. Okay, let's open this one and let's explain what is the other one. Okay, open this one. We have 41, 4 pearls. That's great. And we're going to get more arrows, and we're going to get brawlers. Okay, hi brawlers. And slingers. Okay, these new cards we're going to use it the next day on another deck, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're going to actually place the brawlers instead of, let's say, not the bomber, the Ottoman. Okay, let's see what happens. And in deck 3 we're going to place the slingers in place of the Ottoman. So now we have 3 decks, as you can see, and whenever we engage in combat we can choose one of the 3 decks prior to pressing the battle button. Okay, we have something here in the shop. We can buy things if you feel like it, and we can actually buy extra cards. The cost is indicated here. 4 coins for a butcher. The price goes up as it doubles, or kind of I don't know, 4, 8, 12. Next one should be 16. Yeah, goes up 1 unit every time. And now we can actually upgrade this one, and we're going to upgrade the Ottoman as well. This one is a bit more expensive, Why? Because the Butcher is a common card, as you can see. We're going to upgrade it. So off you go, my friend. Oh, it's got a lot of life. The damage has gone up 10%, and the global damage as well. And the Ottoman, as we saw before, is a rare card. Okay. Difference in between both cards are that the damage from the beginning on the rare cards or the epic cards is higher than the common cards. But common cards are more easy to find, and they're easily to upgrade. So by the time you got a common card at level 8 or 9, it will inflict more damage than a rare card at level 1. So just keep in mind that you're supposed to do all these things. Now let's upgrade this thing. Oh, well, you see, it hasn't got as much life as the Butcher. The Butcher was around 700 and something. The one is 340, but the damage is higher. Okay, so that's why we have to protect this car with the other guns. Okay, now we're going to level 2. Oh, that's great. We haven't done anything. I see this thing on top. I told you before, we were level 1. We actually gain experience by upgrading the cards. Every time you upgrade a card, you have, let's see it here, you get upgrade stars. That's experience. And when you fill this lever over here, you reach the next level. Okay, right. So now back to the thing. Okay, every 3-4 hours we're going to get a free chest. We're only going to get 2 chests. Okay, this other chest, every time we win a match or we lose a match, every time we destroy one of the towers, that towers is going to come into here. When we get 10, we'll get this wonderful oral chest, and we see what is got inside. Okay, and now silver chest. Okay, why silver? Because this one are going to be the bronze, the wood one we were getting before, or the bronze, I think it was wood. Now we get silver chest. We're going to get gold chest and some other special chests, but we'll talk about the next time we play Tribal Mania. We leave this one opening just in case. We don't have time to wait now for this thing to open, because it's going to ruin my YouTube account. No, I'm just joking. Okay, I got other things to do, and we can actually go and play some other nice game, or go for a walk on the beach, just go to work, ride a bicycle, go visit your friends, your family, have lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever you want to do, just do it. Just keep in mind that we are going to be having these programs about Tribal Mania once a week. We upload a game in Spanish, and then we will upload the same video, not game, sorry, the same video we'll upload in English, so we can share and we can progress exactly the same thing on both videos. Sometimes the video will be in English and then it will be dubbed into Spanish. Sometimes the video will be in Spanish and dubbed into English, and I'll try my best not to annoy you a lot. If you like, please subscribe, please like it, please comment. I love to know the name of all the arenas, how they translate into English, or into Spanish. If you speak Spanish and you know the meaning, okay, just drop a line and tell us how to do, what to do, whatever. On our info, you can find as well our Twitter account, and we have a server on Discord called Think Different. You can join us. We have a wide variety of games. We have Chaos Battle League, we've got Clash Royale, we have something called Sniper Arena that we're going to be talking about in the channel. We, of course, we've got Tribal Mania and some other games that as they come out and we find they're funny and they're fun and they're easy to use and they're not very difficult to comment by me, then we'll add it to this. Okay, but if you want to try it, just download Discord if you don't know what it is. Okay. It's a program that allows you to join servers, and the servers have got a structure of rooms. You have chat, you have video chat, we have voice chat, and there's a lot of people actually in there, gamers, most of them, that can always help you with tips and things. We are also going to have top 10 players on this channel. on this Tribal Mania section of the channel, and they're actually top 10 players of the world. I'm not joking or saying no. We have some people are going to give us a hand or two, collaborators, friends, co-casters, and they're going to come and help us to play better, to develop correct strategies, to how to see an error and then how to fix it. So just keep tuned, keep in touch with us. As I said before, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you whenever you think is wonderful and nice, and I'll see you then. So for the time being, that's all. I hope I'll see you soon. Bye.